Ethan shuts it down. Hassan makes such a great point there, and Ethan goes, "Come on."
What Dila, having grown up in Israel, really sheds all light during this conversation of the propaganda drilled into the psyche of every Israeli, likening the October 7 attacks to the Holocaust as a targeted attack against Jews for the sole reason of them being Jews. That's a pretty wild statement. Time and time again, throughout this propaganda discussion, Ethan was really pushing only for one point: mutual empathy. When Hassan tried explaining the experience of Palestinians in Gaza, Ethan would always say, "I know that, and Israelis are also living in fear." You know, the same argument as all lives matter.
And it's important to say this is not about right or wrong. It's about having empathy for the Israeli experience. I feel that a lot of people...
Having empathy for the Israeli experience is what he just fucking had the audacity to say. Having empathy for the Israeli experience.
Not all, even a minority, but enough that it's noticeable, don't have that level of empathy where they see Israelis as like full-blown, diverse human beings. How is there ever going to be peace, like genuinely, if there's not empathy to at least understand?
What the fuck? Oh my god, he's done.
Gojo? Damn, Gojo? Not right now. I'm trying to draw Claudine. I can do him next.
Not to agree with, but to at least understand.
At a certain point in this discussion, Ethan decided once again to bring a friend of Hassan's into the conversation, specifically to call him an evil person.
At this time, I want to turn my attention to some of the very evil takes I've heard some prominent folks making about Israelis. Here is one such example of a dude, and this guy is very popular. He has 1.6 million subscribers. He is a very popular political YouTuber called Second Thought. Sorry.
Oh yeah, he's my friend. I like JT.
All right, well then you tell me what you think about this. So here he is doing a podcast.
I've been on. I think is this the program? I've been on the podcast.
I don't know what it's called, but this is just a clip from So here's his take on this.
Did the Palestinians actually take civilian hostage, or is that fake news? I don't care. I don't.
First of all, just straight off the bat,
the person that's talking is
Thank you.
He is a doctor in Iraq, and of course, just to put this into a decent frame of reference for those who are unfamiliar, I think he will probably have a much more ruthless position on the matter, considering how he feels about American forces and what they've done.
This I'm pretty sure is all Second Thought.
The one who said,
no, I know.
Yeah.
Here.
Did the Palestinians actually take civilian hostage, or is that fake news?
So wait, who's talking there?
That's hockey.
Occupiers. I don't know civilians.
That is what it comes down to. Like imagine Germany, let's say Germany, that's him. Right?
I think so, yeah. And not that it matters.
United States, they said, you know what, Cincinnati, Ohio is our ancestral home, and everyone knows that's completely false. But they take your home, they your grandma, they bulldoze like your neighbor's house. Are those people civilians there? No, they're occupiers, and those are criminals. There are no civilians there. So according to Second Thought, he says that every Israeli is an occupier, and there are no citizens there.
There's two different schools of thought within, I would say, anti-Zionism. Those who believe that all matter of settlements that were propped up even in the inception of the Israeli nation state are unjustifiable, and that they are settlers.
Well, yeah, it's Palestinian land. I don't understand. Like, how is that point not going through to Ethan? Is he dumb as fuck? It was Palestinian land. It is Palestinian land.
Where's my eraser?
Fucking stolen land.
So they extend beyond your perspective that you agree with, which is West Bank is a settler occupation.
I think it's an extremely evil thing to say. Do you think what he said is evil?
I think it is, one, unproductive, and two, it does not meet the realities on the ground, and is not a viable solution.
So calling, just to be clear, calling babies.
No, of course not.
Settlers.
Of course. They're not.
Okay.
Yeah, they're babies.
So I just want to say that this guy's a fucking evil piece of shit for saying.
Can we this conversation eventually got to
again? It's like such a great point. It's just unproductive. But then if Ethan has no points, it's only gonna be unproductive.
Where Ethan was just far too focused on the optics of it all, to the point where Hassan was basically laughing at Ethan for how silly his frustrations were.
But let me ask you this:
what's up?
A fan of Second Thought who's listening to him dehumanizing
again, why is this the important thing? If you're literally talking about, if you're singling out and focusing on October 7th, why is this conversation important? Why is arguing over Hassan's friend's stream important in the context of killing innocent Palestinians? How is that important?
that listening to him might inspire one of those people to be like, hey, I'm gonna go join this
with Hamas.
well, no, I mean it's a according to that, it's a pro-Palestine.
Beating a fan is saying, okay, let's walk through it.
So Ethan is not insinuating the fans of these podcasts are going to listen to it and go, I'm going to join Hamas.
You think a fan in second thought is going to see that and be like, I'm going to go to Gaza, I'm going to join Hamas?
That's not what I said. I said he's going to go down to the opportunity at this location and be like, hey, yeah, let's the Jews. Everyone's saying it. Nobody seems to care.
I guess it could happen, certainly.
The fuck?
Okay. I'm still thinking about a second thought YouTube fan being like, I'm going to go rise up in the global jihad and rise up against Israel and purge it.
I understand that.
May Allah guide my weapons.
But this still wasn't the end of leftovers. Although being the final episode, Ethan and Hassan would need one more time to further discuss.
Okay, I'm gonna make a sharp jump to Gojo now. A hard pivot. So I'm gonna do on this page. I try to keep all my I try to keep all the pencil art with the pencil, and then I try to keep the characters same. This is gonna be the Monster High page. This is mostly anime, so I'm just gonna do that. Hey, I got you, Andrea. I got you. I don't know if I'm up for the stress of drawing in pen. Do you want pen or pencil? There are 2 pills before you, Andrea.
Isn't it crazy that Israel has been doing this to Palestine for so long, and then it's up to
Pencil? Okay, thank you. It might have gotten real dicey, I'll tell you. I know I draw a lot with pen on my shorts, but that's very much highly edited. And by that I mean you guys are getting the 3rd, 4th. Oh, I'm watching Adam McIntyre, Why Leftovers Ended. Free Palestine.
a lot of people.
Yeah, due to the settlements and the rapid expansion of settlements.
My question to you is this, again, approaching this from a fully realistic perspective. What do you think would happen in the region that would result in Israel conceding to a one-state solution?
Oh, that's a great question. I think one of the greatest things that could happen in a one-state solution is that you completely limit, obviously we're talking about a hypothetical future that is very far away, but you completely limit Iran's power and exertion of influence over militant factions that are...
Of course they want. Of course they want. They want to overtake all of it.
The other states are not all that important, with the exception, the only reason why I talk about Iran is because Iran is the only regional actor that is genuinely anti-Israel. They see Israel as an expression of Western influence in the region, and of course they will use, they have Hezbollah, another Iranian-backed movement that became a political party as well, as a consequence of Israeli incursion in Lebanon as well in the civil war. And these are all opportunities for Iran to push back by way of Syria, by way of Iraq, by way of Lebanon, by way of the Houthis in Yemen. They would not be able to utilize these militant factions if there was a permanent peace solution.
Granger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machine isn't working right, you need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Granger offers diagnostic tools like calibrations and multimeters to help you identify and fix the problem. With Granger, you can be confident you have everything you need to keep your facility running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger.
Not this low key looking really bad.
So I guess I'll ask the question again because I'm not sure if it was answered correctly.
But once again, what
Jesus
Ethan
Christ,
is really hung up on is optics. The optics of expressions used by supporters of the Free Palestine movement. Mainly, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
You were talking about from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
And so at worst, the worst interpretation of that would be someone like Hamas or Hezbollah or terrorist organizations who are yeah, we want to actually kill everybody there. That's the worst interpretation of it.
Isn't that literally what Israel's doing to Palestinians? Why does he never acknowledge that? Why does he truly never acknowledge that? He's giving the worst case scenario that can happen to Israelis, but that is what the Israelis are doing to Palestinians. Just so we're clear.
I know that there's a lot of people, obviously, vast majority of people who do say that don't want to kill all the Jews there, right? But so at the best interpretation of it basically means, as I've said, this one-state dissolution of the state of Israel.
A lot of people also
So fucking exhausting.
I would say the vast majority of people in Israel see that as a genocide.
And no matter how many times Hassan tries to explain how
Israel is committing a genocide.
important it is to focus on these things, when even many pro-Palestinian Jews use this expression, Ethan doesn't want to listen, once again pushing some sort of all lives matter argument.
Jewish people themselves say from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Jewish people are at the forefront of the anti-apartheid, anti-Zionist activism. Jewish Voice for Peace, Jews for Economic and
The existence of Jewish people, I don't know, at that point, it's not so persuasive. I mean, of course, there is.
What do you?
What?
I think it's very
Because there's Israelis that say it.
no.
Or a minority, or Jewish people shouldn't be offended.
Yeah, but that's such a good point about that. There are literally Israelis. They'll say, "From the river to the sea, Israel is all you'll see."
Because some people say it. I mean, there's an interesting phenomenon going on here where when minorities tell you they're offended by something, usually, especially liberals and leftists, they'll listen because it's not their place, right? They'll say it's not my place. If you say it, then that's what it is. I mean, Jews make up 60% of all crimes in America right now.
Is he reading off of his ChatGPT again?
Sorry, y'all couldn't see that. You always draw Gojo? I like the way he looks. I feel like some of the Jujutsu Kaisen characters, they're really hard to draw for me. I try to like draw a lot of anime though. What's my favorite anime? The anime I always go back to is Rise of the Nura Clan. It was like not my first anime, because Naruto was my first anime. But I really like that one.
Ethan even likens the organization Jewish Voice for Peace to Nazi collaborating Jews.
I'm not going to talk about this as like Jewish people in general. The reason why I brought up Jewish Voice for Peace and other groups using this as well, like Jews themselves.
Yeah, I read the manga.
Anti-Zionist slogan indicates that this slogan is.
I went through a really big manga phase in high school. My sister likes My Hero Academia. I never got into it. Neither Demon Slayer. I don't like 3D animated animes. I prefer, if I'm gonna watch a show, I prefer like 2D. Like The Dragon Prince on Netflix. And it's not anime, but The Dragon Prince.
Hassan is well aware that by Ethan saying these things, he's putting himself into a group he has no reason to associate himself with. He's big.
The Dragon Prince. I watched it, but I didn't really care for the style. And I did not finish it.
It's like you're talking about Israelis. It seems silly. You're like, here, check out the Israeli. He says it.
That's not.
I don't find it a good point.
This conversation was really the straw that broke the camel's back. And in a following members-only live stream, Ethan made it quite clear that leftovers will not be returning, as the discourse and criticism he's receiving for his coverage is all too much for Ethan Klein.
People are saying rip leftovers. Yeah, probably.
And shortly after Ethan made that statement, Hassan Piker on his own Twitch stream described Ethan Klein as his former co-host. But this still wasn't the end of Leftovers. Ethan made it clear that Leftovers was over, but with a chance of it returning in the future, given the fact that the 2024 presidential election would soon be underway.
I need to look after myself at a certain point. It's my life. To a certain point, it stopped becoming a show to an extent, or at least just, the very end of it. And, it's my life. So I have to protect this.
Ethan Klein making it about himself. Because obviously how this affects Ethan Klein obviously matters more than anything else.
Simply with that, that's my answer. Probably.
Ignore that.
Yeah, it sucks that we're going to miss the 2024 election. Maybe we'll come back for it, I don't know.
But nearly 10 months later, it has yet to return. And this is why. Although the Leftovers podcast ended, mostly because Ethan was done talking about the subject and receiving so much hate because of it.
Yeah, because Sam was responding with points about Israel that even Ethan didn't know about.
Sorry, I didn't know y'all could see that.
And he even continued to talk about Hassan and people Hassan is associated with. But this time, now that they no longer have a show together, Ethan is a lot more critical. And he even continues to be an unproductive voice in the Palestine discussion, continually bringing up his problems with the left, and continuing to focus on optics and not the devastation.
Really pisses me off, because I never said a damn bad thing about that guy. And that's why I said, when you need to explain your reason for calling me a genocidal Zionist, which by the way, Zionist, just another slur for Jew being a Jew. You know how many people now calling every Jew a Zionist? Just call me a Jew. He's
dumb as hell!
Get it over with. It's just the truth. I told myself all the way to, outright saying that it's apartheid, that's genocide, that the Israeli government is committing. And so, but you still want to call me a racist and a genocide and a Zionist. Why would you call me a Zionist? But I have said all the things that you want to hear from me. I want to meet you right up. No, you still spit in my face. So give me a. Right, who's the problem?
I've said all the things you want me to hear. Do you actually believe them, or are you saying them because people want you to say them?
Scumbag. Scumbag. I'm going to say this. It's a pity. And being an openly and proudly is now likes on Twitter. Rogan, she tweeted out, she goes, I have a problem with my Zionist therapy. Just call him a
Wrong.
I'm sorry.
Wrong.
You can't talk like that.
Wrong. Chop.
I have a problem with my
Chop.
Zionist therapy. What you talking Zionist
Chop.
therapy? Did you get that good level of details for that?
Chop.
You had in-depth conversation about politics.
Wrong. Ignorant.
Why don't you eat?
Ignorant.
Make your next meal Quick Star's No Ordinary Chicken. Right now, get a crispy chicken sandwich, regular or pepper jacked, for just $3.99. Feeding the crew, grab an 8-piece bone-in fried chicken for only $9.99.
Thank it, Everly.
Quick Star's No Ordinary Chicken sauce.
I don't know what the crown means.
Order ahead with the Quick Rewards app and make it fast. Stop in today for your No Ordinary Chicken. Crunch outside, tender inside. Only at Quick Star.
The true reason that Leftovers has not returned in the past 10 months and will never be seen again is because Ethan Klein, a man once buddy-buddy with anti-social justice warrior opinions and creators online, pushing the same rhetoric himself, but later cleansed of those opinions, becoming a self-described social democrat supportive of progressive social and economic policy, he has recently once again become buddy-buddy with those on the right. The same people he spent day after day mocking, criticizing on his own show, are now people he is willing to once again open up to and accept.
He's recently become one of my best friends. We're close. We were supposed to come out here together, but he faded me, so.
Wants the real area of Israel and the conflict, so we're here. Like, it's safe, but things can also go dangerous.
So we're going to be in Palestine right now.
Basically, we're in a tunnel. Well, most of Palestine. And we're heading to one of the most tense areas of the country.
You're taking us right into the heat of it, man.
I mean, I've seen his content, to be honest. I've seen mostly on TikTok. I've seen Destiny like debating red pill people and stuff. And in general, I think I like what I see on TikTok.
I don't know who would qualify. Oh my God! Just like if Israel were to literally nuke the Gaza Strip with 2 million people, I don't know if that would qualify for the crime of
In
genocide.
your eyes, probably not.
And that is why Leftovers will never return. And that is why the H3 podcast is exponentially collapsing. But that's a video for another day. Thank you for watching North Star Radio.
Okay, let's leave it there. That was a really well-made video. Again, it's a perfect picture painting right off the heels of frenemies, families, Ethan starting debating people that are easy wins. He then brings Hassan in. Hassan helps him with debates. Ethan gets confidence from the debates. He then turns on Hassan, but Ethan can't keep up with Hassan. And also, how do you have Hassan educating you on things to do with Israel that you and your wife don't even know about, but you're spreading your dumbass propaganda? Like, it's so disgusting. Like, actually watching this, because I don't watch their podcast, is really crazy to see truly how hateful and how much hate speech and just incorrect information, misinformation, disinformation that they put out. I'm gonna say disinformation that they put out there. It's honestly quite shocking and disturbing. And we'll leave it there.
Damn, I made the eyes way too high. Oh, and they were so good too. Damn it. Okay. Oh, my back hurts. I know you guys can't see me, but instead of, I'm saying like this, because I'm drawing on my coffee table. So this is the table. This is me. I want to get these damn eyes done soon. I gotta go to sleep. Oh, happy Easter. Happy early Easter. I should call my granny.
Life moves fast, but when that Freddy's hits, you can't help but slow down. Freddy's.
And I'll have to bring the hair down lower too. Okay, it's not too bad. I think the problem is, maybe if I made this bigger, because it's supposed to be like folded, and that's why it looks so big. But
channel, and then it's a comment, and Ethan's written LOL. It says, just clicked on this video, and I immediately just wanted to say that you're showing a lot of courage just speaking about H3 because his fans are nuts. And so is Ethan about anyone who speaks about him in general. I have no idea what you'll say, of course, but I'm proud of you in a very parasocial way. Don't let the internet goblins keep me from making the videos you want to make. And so he shared that and said LOL. And then I saw that people were posting the comments that Mika was getting under this video, which are brutal. I'm kind of hoping after Ethan puts you on blast in a week, you won't be able to teach again. Somebody like you shouldn't be influencing young minds. I can't wait till next week. Brutal. Cut your days on YouTube, girlie. Not a good take. All you low tier T channels really out here fighting for scraps like rats in a gutter. Y'all about to make the boogeyman show up and pop out. I'm sorry I listened and hope for you to prove me wrong. You and the sheeple alike are truly doomed, as well as sketchy in more ways than one.
He's bald. He's bald, and he's torturing us because he. Wait, what's the quote? He's bald. He's bald, and he's torturing us because he doesn't have hair. I'm gonna look it up now.
Girl, you still have time to delete this. Wait, no, you don't. Your anxiety is about to hit it.
She's bald. This is from Totally Amazing Spies. She's bald. She's bald. She's bald, and she's torturing people who have hair. I can't believe that was from Totally Amazing Spies. Dude, that is hilarious. I loved that show as a kid too. I thought that was from Powerpuff Girls. Oh my god. She's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair. Dude. No, I wish I said that.
And I was like, well, I mean, Mika made a video about him, and you know how Ethan is. He's every right to, if you're making videos of him,
Inspector Gadget. Oh, that's what you used to watch, Jason? I never seen Inspector Gadget. Never.
Actually, that's kind of the least crazy 3 a.m. rambling Instagram stories we've gotten from him. But I think if you could make videos on him, that'd be super.
Alright, it's been 22 minutes. This took me 22 minutes. 43? That explains it. That explains it. I know they made a Netflix new show, but didn't they used to have a 2D? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna dip. Bye. Have a good night. Sleep tight.